The Hash It Out Show is brought to you by Boyd's ATA Black Belt Academy in Marrero, Louisiana. Barreto Home Solutions. Bayou Audio and Video. Hot Works on the North Shore. JFK Martial Arts in Mandeville and Covington. Lil Dizzy's Cafe. Kuman of Gretna. HBP Construction and Consulting. Moe's Pizza. Bucks Snow Whiz. CC's Children Blocks. The Pierre Family in Lafayette, Louisiana. Leo Auto Glass. The Juber Family in Lake Charles, Louisiana. Dat Kitchen Restaurant in Chalmette, Louisiana. CoSource Financial Group.
Hands up, hands up. If you winning and you don't give a fuck about a hater, tell them move. Move, move, move. Cause I'm winning, I'm winning, I'm winning. 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 Hands up, hands up. If you winning and you don't give a fuck about a hater, tell them move. Move, move, move. Cause I'm winning, I'm winning, I'm winning. I'm winning, I'm winning, I'm winning. I'm winning, I'm winning, I'm winning. I'm winning, I'm winning, I'm winning.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Hash It Out Show. I'm your host, JB, the sports guy. And tomorrow night, it's week 6 action of some high school football. And you know that Hash It Out Show Thursday night game of the week. Ed in the car and Brother Martin. We're going to bring it to you live. And we want each and every one of y'all to tune in with us. But before we start this show, you know I got my co-host. And I know my guy to my left. I know he's feeling pretty good right now. Feeling real, real good, man. My man. You feeling good, VK? What's happening, bro? How you doing?
I don't know what the question of feeling good is, but you know, it's been, you know, just knocking things out today, getting things ready.
You was knocking it out, dog. You was knocking it out, bro. Yes, you were. Yeah. VK, knocking it out. Woo!
So you sound like you're very proud, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying my best, you know what I'm saying? But
ooh, your best was real good. Go ahead, boy, VK.
like, tag, share, subscribe to the Hash It Out Show, all social media platforms, and we're on Twitter, not Twitter, X. We're on X, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube on JB the Sports Guy, and the exclusive home of the Hash It Out Show games of the week. We definitely appreciate it. And this week with the Hash It Out Show games of the week, it is Catholic League week with the 2 matchups with Carr and Brother Martin tomorrow, and the oldest rivalry in one of the oldest rivalries in the Catholic League, St. Augustine Jesuit Friday night.
Man, I tell you, VK was putting in that work. Boy, y'all just don't know. Y'all didn't see it. My boy VK, my boy was hungry. He was whatever he was eating, he was killing that food, boy. VK, I was like, slow down. Boy, VK, like, I was like, dang, VK, slow down. I don't know, you choking out there, bro. VK was going to work. I don't know what he was eating. He had like a foot-long Subway sandwich. It looked like he was going to work with Daddy. He had something else. VK was rolling George Peppers. I'm telling you.
I knew you had me laughing about something, man. All I know, bro, I'm on a timetable. So you know I gotta get little girl straight and everything. Her bedtime is 8:15. So you know I gotta get her straight before I even come on the air. And I barely ate anything. So I just had to eat a little something before we go on air. But I know and I ain't about to eat nothing on there anyway, so I had to get a couple bites.
All right. We got George Peppers. What's up, GP?
What's up, man? I feel like I'm a day late and a dollar short here, hearing all this about VK getting it in. It's like, man, I'm at work, doing my thing and protecting and serving like I always do, and now I'm coming on and I hear VK. But I thought he beat the crap out of somebody today or something, putting that work in, getting that good workout. So it's a foot long that took the beating today, right?
Nah,
I got it on video, bro.
Well,
Oh Lord, I want to see. I need to
don't
see
do
it, brother.
Don't do it, bro. Please don't
I'm
do
gonna
it.
keep it
I
with
got.
us.
Just keep with us.
With
Thank you.
us.
I
Thank you,
know. I
dog.
know.
Thank you.
We're not publicizing it, VK, man. We're not
Man,
doing that to you, bro. And
I know
often
that.
chill out, bro.
But
VK gonna
besides,
get it. It's gonna go viral, VK. I put it out there, it's gonna go viral, man. I'm telling you, man. Gonna be
Lord.
Hashing
famous.
out your host. Hashing out your host. Gorgeous. Goes wild
All I know, man, look, besides what I was eating, George, I did put in a lot of work to prepare for
for this
Thursday's
week.
Fridays game. Yes. So,
You always do, bro, and that's what's appreciated, dude. And look, I don't say it enough, but yeah, it's very much appreciated. Every one of us has a part of what we do, and then it makes the broadcast ebb and flow. And looking forward to Catholic League week for the Hash It Out show. First time we've done it. I mean, we featured Catholic League teams, but never a double dip in the Catholic League. And we get to watch the best league in the potentially the best league in the state, arguably, excuse me, the best league in the state in our own eyes tomorrow and Friday night. Look out, Berman. We'll be with you tomorrow night. Carr, Brother Martin. And then Friday night, we hit the Shrine on Airline. I don't care what they call it. The Nola Gold own that place now, but it's still, to me, it will always be the Shrine on Airline as Jesuit takes on St. Aug. And a lot of superlatives in both games. Great subplots for both. Stay tuned.
Without a doubt. Now,
Hmm.
VK wanted to talk something about college football today, man. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna let him
Lead
explain
the way.
himself or what he want to talk about, what it is. He said we talked about it. I don't remember it, and I'm not saying he lying. I'm not. I just really don't remember it. But he want to talk something about some college football right quick. So I'm gonna give VK the floor right quick. Floor is yours, VK, on what you want to talk about.
thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I wanted to, I know you probably don't remember on Sunday we was talking, and we said, I did say, and you thought about it, it's like, yeah, maybe we could put it in the show. Because the fact of the matter is, last week just passed, was a big time shakeup with two big upsets that really, really kind of affected the playoff more than anything else. You looked at the University of Florida getting the win over Texas and giving them their second loss of the season and everything. So that was huge in itself. And for Billy Napier, I think he might have bought some more time with that win there. And then you look at what happened in Los Angeles with the Penn State Nittany Lions. Your pick, George, to possibly go to the playoff, possibly put themselves dead in the water, losing to UCLA. I understand that they do have a good schedule coming up for Penn State. I understand that big time looking at what they have. But at the same time, that is a bad, bad loss to a team that has really struggled and barely could get people in the freaking stands. Bruh. All I'm gonna tell you, man, I think things are gonna look forward to going forward here, especially what has went on Saturday outside the upsets. Miami putting a big statement and big time props to the Hurricanes. All I'm gonna tell you is about time. And then on top of that, I think they control their own destiny the way it's looking. They still got some games to go. But Miami, they're looking pretty good right now. The Alabama Crimson Tide, JB, I know you'll be happy about this. They're rising up right now. They are really, really
About
rising
to
up.
run the table.
No, they won't.
Oh, yeah, they are. Who about to beat
No,
them
they
in the
won't.
SEC? Who about to beat them?
Missouri, baby.
Missouri
Missouri
ain't
this
beating
weekend.
Alabama, man. Stop it.
Stop what?
They ain't beating them.
That's a big game this weekend for Bama. I'll tell you that, man. It's not going to be
Just beat
easy.
a very good Vanderbilt team.
Yeah,
Vanderbilt good, bro.
Vanderbilt I think this is maybe one of the best Vandy teams I maybe ever seen because they really did. I mean, I'm if you seen the whole game, George, Vandy
All right. Okay.
had Bama on the ropes, bro. They had them
Early.
on the ropes. Not early, during the game. Bama had to
30
go
to
on a long
14 they lost.
Bama had to go on a long drive in the fourth quarter to go and put it away.
Okay, but they did.
I know, but still, it had to take that to do it. It ain't
I
no
want
dominant performance.
I want to go back to Penn State. And yeah, I put myself out there saying that Penn State was going to be that team. Maybe they're the alternative to Ohio State or Michigan or Oregon. Maybe they are. I'm not going to excuse the loss to Oregon. I'll excuse the loss to Oregon. I get it. That's a very good football team, very good coach in Dan Lanning. I'll give you that one. But what happened in LA on Saturday to a team that hadn't had a lead in any game this year? None. And look at UCLA's 4 losses. Go look. And you tell me how they didn't get in front of New Mexico, Fresno State, and good Lord. And James Franklin, dust off the resume, buddy, because I think you're done. That loss right there finishes you. That loss absolutely finishes you. How in the world can you? And then you go put out a tweet Monday. Let's go 1-0 Northwestern. Dude, your season's shot. I don't know how you rescue it from here. I really don't. Now, Florida beating Texas, that caught me by surprise. But you know what? Lagway is not a bad quarterback, as people say. And people
He's
kept
not.
banging on him and all that. He's a solid quarterback, you know, but he just had a rough go of it early. And Texas, oh my goodness, the king of overhype, huh? I mean, that is the absolute undisputed kings of overhype, Texas. I did go against them in the SEC. I have Georgia. I still like Georgia. Yeah, Bama beat them by a field goal, but I still think that might be a rematch waiting to happen in the SEC championship. It could happen, which would be a dynamic second game, man. But and then you mentioned who else did you say? Oh, Miami at Florida State. Miami had complete control of the game, and Florida State put up a desperate rally to get that thing close. Couldn't go over the top though. But Miami, I keep wanting to believe they're different this year. And yeah, they're showing you
Believe it.
signs.
Believe it.
I'm not doubting Carson Beck now. Carson Beck has done yeoman's work. Cristobal, but they do this every year. They give you the bold salvo win or two, and they go mess around and they're going to diddle around with a middle of the road ACC team and screw around and lose one game. They do it every year. What changes this year? Because a team like a Georgia Tech can give Miami major problems. Haynes King is a nice quarterback. That kid can go. All right. Louisville, that's another team that can play. That's a team that could do some things too. And I'm not going to say Virginia because they beat y'all, but look what happened. Then they came back and beat Louisville over the weekend. So I
Hey,
mean,
can't count out Virginia, man.
no, not
Virginia
at
is
all.
really a good team.
Not at all. I'm not saying they're not. They are. And they've backed up the Florida State game by going on the road as a touchdown plus underdog, and they won that game. But I'm curious to see tomorrow night. I know we'll be doing our show game of the week. Tulane, I'm going to go on record and I'll say this. I don't think Tulane loses another game in the regular season. I think they run the table, get to the conference championship, and yes, that includes a trip to Memphis, but that's a very winnable game there. I think they can win that game. Tulane goes to the conference championship. It'll be at Yeoman. They'll win it and find their way to the playoff. Now, what happens after that don't matter. But I really think John Summerall's got a lights out football team, and the only game they lost was to Ole Miss. Can we excuse that? Yes, you can. That team is just better,
I ain't
and
excusing that.
they got athletes over there in
He
Oxford.
lost by 40 something points,
I am.
man. He ain't
I
excusing
know.
it.
I mean, they weren't going to ever compete. And you got LSU with South Carolina this weekend. I don't know if Lenora Sellers is going to play, but not in a half tells me he may not go.
That's what it
But
sounds
I
like
don't
to
see
me.
where in Vegas is saying LSU. Huh?
That's what it sounds like to me. Nine and
What's
a
that?
half with no. That's what it
That
sounds like to me. 9.5 without sellers.
yeah, because with Sellers, I think that's line is 4 points, maybe,
I agree. Yeah.
because it's here.
I
And if
think
it's not, if go ahead, VK.
Tulane has a chance to go undefeated, not to go undefeated the rest of the way. But I ain't gonna lie, this Memphis team do
And play.
not sleep
I'm not.
on the
I
Memphis
know. I
Tigers.
just said it would be their tough. I just said it would be their toughest game.
Yes, I'm just saying myself. Seeing Memphis in person myself in a couple of games, they are for real, and especially what happened last Saturday, they are for real. So that is going to be an interesting game, and that proves that the conference continues to get better and better. So that is a great thing, and that means somebody from the American is going to get a playoff spot. That's the way it's looking right now. And then you look at also you mentioned the SEC, the rest of the SEC. Let's see what happens with the other teams. Let's see what happens with Ole Miss. Could this be finally their time? Could this finally be their time? So we got to see about them. The trap game for Miami, they ain't got to worry about none of these teams, but they got to worry about one. They got to go to Dallas November 1st to take on SMU.
Oh, they'll
That
dust
is going,
SMU.
Win, win.
Based
huh?
on what I've
That's
seen,
a win.
Miami got
November,
that.
That's a
November.
Yeah,
win.
exactly. Miami's
That's a
going
You,
to
win.
you,
SMU
you,
and
you
they'll
think
win that.
you think SMU is not as good as last year?
No,
Seeing that they've got problems, no, they're not good. As good.
no,
Brett Lashley's a good young coach. Let's not mistake that. He's a good
correct.
young coach. He's absolutely a good young coach. But I don't know. I keep saying Miami's going to mess around. Do they have Georgia Tech on the schedule? We can't see you looking at.
No, they
That's the
don't have.
one if they had Georgia Tech.
They don't
That's
have.
the one that'd be a question mark.
They don't have Georgia Tech.
Exactly.
The
Because
only way they'll play Georgia Tech is probably in the conference championship.
It's possible.
okay, what about Virginia? I mean, they would beat
Virginia,
Virginia
no,
anyway.
they don't have
So what?
Virginia on the schedule.
Clemson? Clemson?
I
They
think they got Clemson, huh?
let me see. No, they don't have Clemson on the schedule. They have Louis. They're at home at
Well, this is
Louisville.
Taylor. Okay.
Home for Louisville. On the road at SMU. Home for Syracuse. Home for NC State. They're on the road in Blacksburg, and they're on the road at Pitt the end of the year.
I don't see a loss
I
in
think
there.
Syracuse. I don't see a loss, but I think Syracuse maybe the one to give them a little bit of a fight.
They can't stop a fart to win Syracuse. They cannot. That defense is
Syracuse,
horrid.
Syracuse starting to fall off after that
Yeah.
Clemson. They're really starting to
Wait
fall
till that
off.
Miami game. Watch
I
it.
think
Watch.
I'm like this. I get it, but I'm like this. This is two back to backs from Miami. That's gonna be tough. I know SMU might have problems, but still, you gotta go to Dallas and win that game, man. That's the
Nah,
biggest thing. That's gonna and then
I think they got that.
I
if
think they
this
got it easy.
if this is the time to do it, they'll do it. But like I said, if SMU starts to play better, we'll see what happens in that game.
Okay.
But Syracuse could be interesting. And I'm gonna give you
Okay.
that deal.
How
Syracuse
hot
could be.
is here's a question for you guys since we're on the college football thing. How
Yeah,
hot is Brian Kelly's seat if South Carolina beats him Saturday?
he ain't being fired this year.
I know because of the buyout, but I'm just saying the natives are gonna get restless. You
They
know
already are.
LSU fan.
They already talking. They
But
are.
if
They are
but
already
this will be
talking.
JB, it'll be accelerated if they
Oh,
lose. And let's
yes.
say if South Carolina comes to Baton Rouge without Lenora Sellers, I mean, I'm guessing that's why the spread is high as it is. It's
Yeah.
because he's not going to go. So there's no way unless you with that myriad offense is and 9.5 points better than a lot of teams. And that South Carolina team can play some football. They're good. They got a good squad there. But Sellers is the engine that makes them go. And if he can't go, you would you would. Good Lord, Austin, that's a good one. Damn. That's cool. That's funny. But I don't see it. I think if South Carolina comes here minus Lennar Sellers JB and beats LSU, yeah, that seat's gonna get warm. A lot warmer than
Look,
warm, really.
the rumblings will even get louder, but they're not gonna fire him this year. They're not.
No, the buyout supersedes that. It's not gonna happen because it's what a $60 million buyout or something
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, but they might have that money. You never know. they
It's
got
not that
they got
they
that
don't,
17 million for
but
Coach
they
O.
better have a plan. They better have a if they even make that move, they'd better have something in place. Because there's no way you're axing Brian Kelly and then you go in with a young assistant or a young coach or something like that. Maybe go get, I don't know, uh God,
I know
God,
the
God.
exact person. I know JB had a suggestion.
I sure do. I surely do.
I
I
don't
don't
want
care
him.
about Go ahead,
I
WK.
know who you want and I don't want him. I'm
I
sorry.
don't.
Cheese.
I don't want
I
your
wouldn't.
guy.
I
Cheese.
would. I wouldn't take him either because
Cheese.
I understand. Let me tell you something. Urban Meyer. Let me tell you something. Urban Meyer is a great coach. He really, really is. I get where you're
No doubt.
coming from with this, JB.
No
I
doubt.
get where you're coming from. But knowing what he has left in his record, not game record. We're talking about
But he left.
Off the
violations and
field.
all that stuff, off the field stuff. It's pretty bad,
Uh,
especially what he left at Ohio State. It is pretty bad, dude. I don't know. But to me,
What he
the
left at Ohio
guy,
State. What he left.
shoot,
What he left.
you forgot about that. You forgot about the story about that assistant coach that got in big time trouble, domestic violence case and all that stuff, and
And he covered it. Yeah, he did the cover up.
and
You
he
talking
covered
about
it
that?
up. Big
That
cover
was
up,
at
dude.
Ohio State. I think that
That
happened
was
at
at
Ohio
Ohio
State,
State.
though, BK.
Oh, didn't
Exactly.
LSU cover up stuff for Les Miles while he was there?
Absolutely. And
Oh, thank you.
anybody says
Okay, all right,
differently, they're
all right,
foolish.
all
They
right. Thank you.
absolutely did.
Thank you.
If they
Okay.
if they did what
If
they
they
did
did,
to
what you mean?
no,
What you mean?
no, this is what I'm saying. If they did what they did to get rid of Coach O, how you think they gonna accept what Urban Meyer did and welcome him to LSU?
You think Urban Meyer gonna do the same things?
Not at all.
I'm not at
Zero.
all. But
Zero.
here's my choice. If Brian Kelly goes, the
Don't say it.
person I would get, throw everything at him to get him down, and he's coming down. And he has experience in the SEC. Dan Lanning. Dan Lanning. Get him from Oregon, come back down to LSU,
You
get
know
it
who I
going from
thought
there.
you know who I thought you were gonna say? I really thought you were gonna go the young route and go Joe Brady.
That is an interesting choice too.
Dan Lanning, he got it
He's
too
not
good in
leaving
Oregon.
Oregon.
He got
That
it too
Oregon
good,
money is
man.
too good.
Nike right there too. Man,
Yeah,
ain't no
exactly. He
way.
ain't moving.
Well. Let me tell you something. You said that. A lot of people said that about Taggart. A lot of people said that about
Taggart was an idiot,
Cristobal.
though.
Taggart left to
Taggart
go.
was an
Look,
idiot.
Taggart left to go to his dream school. That's the exception. He wouldn't
Which
have
turned
left for
into a
no other
nightmare.
school.
It turned
No
into a
other school
nightmare,
he
JB.
would have left for.
And I still say to this day, he should have never left.
Okay, yeah, agreed. That's
Still
fine.
say.
That's
But
fine.
but
Yeah,
then what happened with Cristobal? Same thing. I know to go back home near alma mater.
that's
But
it. It's his
still, you
alma
know.
mater. That's the only reason they left. Dream school for Taggart, alma mater for Cristobal. That's the only reason why they left. Other than that, I don't think nobody really gonna leave Oregon, and I don't see Dan Lanning leaving unless
You
That
you
somebody
Nike
you,
offer
money's too
him the
good.
money like Brian Kelly got offered to leave. That's the only thing.
but you
Brian Kelly still hasn't. Brian Kelly still has to work on that Cajun accent, though. Just saying.
No, please don't. Just be yourself,
Uh,
man.
I know.
but
I
but
agree.
like I said, this is going to be interesting in the next couple of weeks to see what happens. A lot of these teams. This Saturday was kind of a shakeup, and it's a start of what's really coming up. You got Oregon against Indiana on Saturday, a really good matchup there, and
That won't be close.
I'll say
No.
this. I'll say this, JB.
Who beat
Mendoza
Indiana?
can play.
Ohio State.
Mendoza can play. That kid can go. The quarterback
He
for
can go.
Indiana's got game. But
He can go.
Dante Moore, look, y'all want to go watch that kid play. Dante Moore for Oregon, the quarterback. He has elite ability, I think. But that game is going to have a lot of points, I think. And I don't know what I think Oregon's a 2-score favorite. And
I
I'm
like
not
it.
that tempted. I'm
I
not
like
that
it.
tempted to
I,
take
I like
Indiana.
it.
I think their game is going to be really, really close, man. Indiana has came a long
Who beat
way,
him last week?
dude.
Who beat him last week?
Huh?
Who beat him last week?
Who beat
They
Indiana
won last
last week?
week.
They won last week.
No, they lost last week.
Look it up, VK. But Kurt Signetti, you're talking about
Go, Coach
coaches.
Fronta.
Coach Fronta, you see, the only Destran guy is over here, me. Just saying. Just saying. That's
Oh man.
segueing. But no, Signetti's a good coach for Indiana. But what if Tulane goes undefeated the rest of the way?
Oh,
Gets
my
to the
fault.
playoffs, JB.
I'm thinking Illinois. My fault. I'm thinking Illinois. My fault.
Right.
Yeah,
Anyway,
Illinois lost.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. That other I team. Now
Then on
Indiana
top of
losing
that,
Oregon.
Indiana had a bye week
No,
before
I
they
just
joined
said
Oregon.
I got it confused with Illinois.
Oh, you good? No, I was just saying on top of that, Indiana had a bye week
Yeah.
before they go into this game.
No,
But
coach. But
go ahead.
No, I was going to say, if Summerall runs the table, gets to the playoff, I'd say he's as good as gone
It's raining.
to a bigger school.
Oh, agreed. Summerall on the table. Yeah, I agree. I totally
Yeah.
agree, man.
I agree too.
Gone.
We've seen what he's
Mhm.
done at Troy. We are seeing what he's doing at Tulane. I totally agree. But let me say something. Y'all not talking about one team. Y'all kind of
Texas
quiet.
A&M.
Texas A&M.
Well, that's one, but I ain't talking about them.
Oh, okay.
The Buckeyes of Ohio State. Y'all ain't saying nothing about the Ohio State Buckeyes, man.
We can't forget
A
about
little bit.
I can't forget about the Buckeyes, who is still up there in the top of the polls and everything else. We can't forget about them. The defending national champions.
That's
No
right.
disrespect to that.
Get
No
it right.
disrespect at all. And they're gonna be right there and everything. It's gonna be interesting down the line. See what happens in the Big Ten. I ain't gonna lie to.
Rain coming out hard.
It was cloudy over
Yeah,
here.
me too.
Gracious.
It's coming down pretty good over here.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, Ohio State. Brian Turner in the card demonstrated that they are indeed one of the top 10 teams in the United States. The way they beat St. Aug was borderline scary. Okay, they are ranked in the top 10 now. That is for sure. Before we go to commercial break, A&M is the other quiet team sneaking up the ladder that no one's really talking about. Mike Elko, right? Yeah, Elko.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mike Elko, man, and he
Got
and
it.
his staff got something brewing. It ain't fully cooked yet, but man, it's simmering.
It's coming.
It's simmering
They're
right
coming.
now, man.
Yep.
Something happening right now, man. I mean, we all see it.
They're doing a good
Beating-
job up there, man. I mean,
Beating Notre Dame on the road was an eye opener for me. I thought A&M. Those are the kind of games A&M always lost, but that was a good win at South Bend earlier this year. Oh,
They
Troy
outplayed-
hating on Ohio State.
Don't worry about it. We've heard it before. They didn't play nobody, and then they go do things. It's all good.
Texas A&M
They'll lose to
outplayed-
Michigan.
They outplayed Mississippi State pretty good.
Yeah.
On Saturday, they really did a good. And you look at their schedule. That Florida is not going to be an easy game. It's not going to be an easy game. But at
which
the same
Florida is
time,
going to show up?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We're going to see, because you see a Florida team was playing with a lot. They was playing very, very desperate last Saturday and everything else. So I really think they're going to really be ready to play against Texas A&M. I think Brian Napier is not going to have his team intimidated at home. Billy Napier is not going to have his team intimidated at all, and they're going to really ready to play. It's not going to be easy. But then they on the road at Arkansas. Then they got to go to Baton Rouge on October 25th. That is, if Texas A&M stays undefeated, that is going to be a huge game. And you look at those games after that. You at LSU, at Missouri, you host South Carolina, and then you got the Texas showdown. And I think, isn't this the second time or the first time that these two are finally going to play? Texas A&M and Texas, or they played last
year. Second
year. They played last year.
Yep.
Yeah. So now, once again, for the second year in a row.
Glad that's back.
Yes, absolutely. That was the game. That was the game, man. I mean, it used to be the Thanksgiving Day game for a minute, Thanksgiving night game, and then Mississippi State, Mississippi kind of took over with that one. You know what I'm saying? It was some
that could be interesting too.
Battle. Yeah, absolutely.
And Austin, let me address you. Oklahoma is going nowhere. Oklahoma's going nowhere. John Mateer is out a month. You can have him. Your Sooners are going to go by the wayside. That was their only offense in this first part of the season. Yes, their defense is solid, but they got no quarterback, so they're going to fall by the wayside. Just know that and understand it. And the faster you can understand it, the easier the hurt will be when you lose.
Brian, that is if Lenora Sellers is playing. Right now, we do not know if he's playing or not. But we're going to take a commercial break. And when we come back, we'll quickly talk about the two Hash It Out Show games of the week and then get right into the picks.
Yep.
Who's going to win week 6, but who won week 5? We're going to do that when we come back right here on the Hash It Out Show. What's up, everybody? Me and VK Jones had to come to Little Dizzy's. Yeah, well, VK, man, wasted no time, and he loved the fried chicken and the dirty rice from Little Dizzy's. Look at what I had. Yes, indeed. Oh, y'all know I love candy yams. Oh, yeah. That fried chicken, one of the best I ever had. And just like how Miss Arkisha Baquette says it, come to Little Dizzy's, where the food is always hot and it comes straight from the pot. Are you in need of a new windshield? Leo Autoglass can help. For 20 years, Leo Autoglass have been servicing the New Orleans area with windshield replacement and auto glass repair. Give them a call today, 504 301 8353.
Hey y'all, this is Jen Hale from Fox Sports. You're watching the Hash It Out Show with JB the Sports Guy, VK Jones, and George Pepis.
Did you experience storm damage from Hurricane Francine? Barretto Home Solutions can help. You can give them a call at 504 940 7552. And welcome back to the Hash It Out Show. I'm JB the Sports Guy. We got VK Jones. We got George Pepis. Hey, the Hash It Out Show Thursday night game of the week tomorrow. The best team in the state is in action, and we got them. They're in the car Cougars. They're hosting five-star wide receiver Easton Royal and his crew, the Brother Martin Crusaders. You don't want to miss this. We got stars everywhere from Easton Royal, John Johnson, Aiden Hall, Roman Lipscomb, Richard Anderson, Rex LeBlanc, and more. We got stars lined up. You don't want to miss this. 6:45 pregame kickoff is 7 o'clock on the YouTube page of JB the Sports Guy. Then Friday night, the Hash It Out Show Friday night game of the week. The St. Augustine Purple Knights travel. They will travel to play the Jesuit Blue Jays at the Shrine on Airline. And we got that game too right here on the YouTube page of JB the Sports Guy. 6:45 is the pregame, 7 o'clock kickoff. The three of us will be on the call. Now, the first one, tomorrow night. I say the stars are there. The stars are there, man. And you don't want to miss this. If you haven't gotten a chance to see Edna Carr, you need to tune in tomorrow night. If you haven't gotten a chance to see Brother Martin, you need to tune in tomorrow night. If you haven't gotten a chance to see Easton Royal, tune in. John Johnson, tune in. Aiden Hall, Richard Anderson, Maurice Williams. Hold on. Hayward Howard. Oh, man. Trey Garrison. Torrance Sanders. I mean, I can go on with Edna Carter. The other side, Brother Martin. I already said Easton Royal. Hunter Fields at quarterback. Rex LeBlanc. Rowan Lipscomb. Hey, we got the stars lined up tomorrow night. Y'all need to tune in. Your thoughts quickly, VK, about tomorrow night.
It's an honor and a privilege, and we like to thank both schools for agreeing and also Inspire NOLA for giving us the okay to do this game and everything, and JB had to really, I think it was me and JB's teamwork that really got this thing going more than anything else to get in this game. JB did the heavy lifting on this one because he had to go do some testing and then some to see if we do this where it can be the right spot that we can do it at and everything without no interruption, anything. And I think we're not going to have any interruptions tomorrow. I think we're going to have a clean, straight through broadcast, without no interruptions, and it's going to be live and for free. So I'm really looking forward to it. This is going to be some great talent on the field. Great talent on the field. Carr still undefeated, top team in the state, top team in the Caddy League. Brother Martin in a bounce back game, and goodness gracious, what a way to try to bounce back on the road in the jungle. So, two great teams, two very good coaches, one night, and we're looking forward to it.
Peppers.
I agree. Brother Martin couldn't play any worse than he did last week against Rummel when they got beat down 31-7. You wonder where the bounce back is tomorrow night. They can't play any worse than they did last week. And then Carr, for all the hype that St. Aug game drew all last week, what did we hear? These two teams could see each other in the dome, and they still could, no doubt. But all the hype, and Edna Carr said, "Hold up, we run things around here," and they sent St. Aug a little message. It was close for a majority of the first half, and then Carr got some separation. And usually they're a tough rundown when they get two scores ahead of you. They're not a team that's going to blow those leads. I'm looking forward to this game because of the star power that you mentioned. The coaching matchup is a good one, always is. Bryce Brown and Mark Bonice, two very good X's and O's guys. Carr right now is in the top 10 in the United States poll. Um, they've got games on the schedule in the Catholic League, excuse me, that can really, like, if they could beat John Curtis later this year, a renowned program. Brother Martin is a solid, the league is solid, but if they keep picking off these games, maybe they climb the pole and go further up. What would it be the wildest thing, JB and VK, if Carr could find a way to the top spot at the end of the year, win state championship, and maybe win a national title? That would be
Hey,
awesome for them.
when I interviewed, when I did the practice field tours, and I interviewed Maurice Williams and Hayward Howard at the same time. That's what they said. I said, like, I think the question was, what's the ultimate goal? I know it's state championship, but what's the other goals you have? Something like that. I said they both win national championship. I was like, okay, that's what I'm talking about. I love it. I
And
love
now
it.
they're in the top 10. I love it
And
too.
yep. Coach Norm, I see you. Hey, let everybody know we streaming the game tomorrow. If they're not going to the game tomorrow night, let them know. You can catch the game on JB, the Sports Guy YouTube page. Tell them, Coach Norm. Let them know. I see you out there. I see you right now, Coach Norm. All right, guys, let's go to our Friday
Shout
night
out.
game. The Hash Show Friday night game of
Yes.
the week. Jesuit, St. Augustine. I think Jesuit, they watched the film of the Edna Carr game with St. Augustine, and I think they have taken notes on what they need to do. Copycat league, right? Copycat league, right?
Hmm.
Okay, so I think they taking notes on what they need to do to stop the passing attack of St. Augustine. If Jesuit is in this ball game with them past 3 quarters, they got a great shot to pull this game off, VK. They got to be with them for past 3 quarters.
This game, these last
They
couple of
have.
years have been very, very close against the Jesuit Pupils. And last season,
Thank you, Coach
St.
Norm.
Augustine
Appreciate it, brother.
had Jesuit did that. Their Jesuit did the rights last year, and Jesuit came back in the last couple of minutes, couple controversial calls, but at the same time, the Blue Jays made enough plays and got the job done and got that win. And the thing is with Jesuit, they got to really put some
Yeah.
pressure on Bashan Coulon to make some plays if they're going to have a chance in this ball game. And I think Jesuits they pass the ball well, but they run the ball good too. And I think the running game is going to have to be key for Jesuit to keep St. Augustine's offense on off the field more than anything else. So it's going to be interesting to see tomorrow night. Looking forward to it. I mean, a very, very historical rivalry. I mean, these two met in the state championship in the Superdome in 1978. This was two teams that met in basketball in the
Passing
secret
Glory
game,
movie, baby.
and then
Yeah.
passing glory. And then when I was a freshman and sophomore at St. Augustine, we played Jesuit 4 times in 2 years.
We played them 4 times in 1 year.
So
Sure. And we beat them every time except the last game. And that was for the state championship.
mm,
2001.
you're talking on the hoops. Yeah, yeah. But it was 4 times in 2 years with football, and I mean, this is a good rivalry in itself. It's always hard hitting and intense. Both coaches I talked to her on Tuesday expressed how intense and good this rivalry is and great respect for both sides and one another. They know
Yep.
4 quarters, it's war. All out war. But at the end of the day, good sportsmanship, shake hands, and they move on. So expect a
Peppers.
great battle on Friday night.
Talking about the St. Aug Jesuit game, I think the biggest concern for me, analytically speaking, is the hangover that St. Aug is going to have. And let's call it what it is, because all the hype that got built up, and then VK, you went on a limb and picked St. Augustine, and there were other people that were with you that thought, hey, the one time this is the one year they may pop in the card. You know, they were competitive with them with teams that were a little bit lesser of caliber than this one. So yeah, it was understandable. I wonder where the Purple Knights are. Um, Thank you, Alston. We appreciate that very much. I wonder where St. Aug's head is. I mean, and look, I don't, I say that, but I qualify that with the fact that they've got a very good head coach in Robert Valdez. And I think he's going to have those guys ready to play and make them understand this Jesuit team is extremely capable. And another coaching matchup I'm looking forward to is that because Ryan Manali is a very good coach in his own right. Does Jesuit have the athletic prowess of St. Aug? No, they don't have the Division One guys that St. Aug's got, but they play with effort, they play with pride, and St. Aug is going to be in a 4-quarter fight. I'm using your phrase, VK. I think they're going to be in for a 4-quarter fight. It'll be a very entertaining game, and the honor of us doing both Catholic League games cannot underscore it. This is a big move for us, and it's going to be a fun 2 nights, and we are so looking forward to bringing all of this to you. And if you can't make it out there to Berman tomorrow or the Shrine on Airline on Friday, then get to JB the Sports Guys YouTube page pronto. Get up there before 6:45 just so you can have it ready to go. And at 6:45 we will segue pregame both nights. 6:45 kickoff at 7, and we have the utmost honor of bringing these 2 games to you. This is a very big spot for the 3 of us, and we're going to take full advantage. And it's going to be a great 2 nights of high school football on the Hash It Out Show games of the week.
Yes, sir. Coach Norm. Yes. Brown LaSalle, Paul Snowden, Tim Bush. Yes. And the thing was, we lost, but we were coming back. We were coming back next year, and then y'all know what happened. We'll leave it at that. All right, we're gonna take a quick. DJ 1-3 in the building. Yes, indeed. Oh man, DJ 1-3 baby in the building. All right, we're gonna take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we go into our picks, ladies and gentlemen. And I mean a quick one, man. I'm gonna run about 2 clips, so we'll be right back, maybe 3. We'll be right back here on the Hash It Out Show.
At Bayou AV Security, we are your one-stop shop for all your needs, whether it's enhancing your home entertainment system, securing your property, ensuring a seamless internet connection, or illuminating your outdoor spaces. We've got you covered. Bayou AV Security, where technology meets reliability. Call us today to experience the Bayou difference.
JFK Martial Arts offers a wide variety of martial arts programs for kids, teens, and adults as they empower lives through martial arts. Please give them a call at 985-266-0664, and don't forget to ask about their 1-week free special. Bucks Know Wiz was the place to go as a kid growing up to get snowballs. As an adult now, it is still the place to go. When you want some of the best snowballs and some of the best customer service, Bucks Know Wiz is the place. Now, excuse me, let me get back to my half grape, half pink lemonade snowball. Bucks Know Wiz, located at 1508 Barataria Boulevard in Marrero, Louisiana.
And welcome back to the Hash It Out Show. I'm JB the Sports Guy. We got VK Jones and George Peppers. And ladies and gentlemen, let's get into it. Let's pick these games. Who will win and there's a special guest coming home by VK. All right, guys, we got some Thursday games, ladies and gentlemen, and let's get into it right quick. Tag Gormley, Rummel, Warren Easton, VK Jones. Who you got?
Interesting ball game between these two. I'll tell you, man, it's gonna be a lot of fireworks in this game, man. It's gonna be really close in this one. Easton is gonna definitely compete. Does Easton have a chance? They do because they are a good improving team that's gonna really play hard. But I'm gonna give Rummel the edge. Very close.
All right, George Peppers.
Rumble has teased the last 2 weeks, and before I make my pick, we said this who won week 5, so we'll go quickly
Oh yeah, week 5.
in
Who won? Go
descending
ahead, George.
in ascending order. Right. Well, the winner was me at 22-9. JB, you were second at 18-13, and VK, you're 16-15 last week. You took some chances, and it kind of blew up on you. So now the overall season standings as we go into this week. JB, you are 98-33. I am 91-40, and VK taking his rightful place in the last spot at 88-43. I'm being messy. I know you took some chances last week, dude. I'm
Too
just
many.
messing with you, dude. Huh?
Too
He said
many.
too many.
Too many. Too many. But as far as this game, listen, I think it's Rummel. Took Curtis to the wire, lost by 2, then walloped Brother Martin last week 4. Okay, then beat Brother Martin 31-7. I think this Raider team's on the precipice. Warren Easton, we've seen them twice, and what's the common denominator with Warren Easton, guys? Penalties, penalties, penalties. They have not corrected that issue. I think it comes back to get them again. They've got talent, but give me the Raiders, who will play a more disciplined and fundamentally sound game. Rummel.
Give me the Romo Raiders in a close one. I think it's close. Give me the Romo Raiders pulling it out. All right. Let's go right across the street to Pan Am. The Abramson Commodores undefeated, taking on McDonough 35. Who you got, VK?
Coach Front, appreciate the support, man. Abramson, what a good story for them. I mean, 5-0 on the year. I mean, especially with the transition of new coaches and stuff like that. And they have done, the new coaching and everything. They have done a great job. Who's the coaches, JB, for Abramson?
Coach Gill.
Yeah, Coach Gale. He's done an unbelievable job with this program. I like what Abramson is doing, but I think McDonough 35 is going to be a little too much, a little bit too much here. So, I think the depth and the size is going to be a little bit too much for Abramson. Abramson will be ready to go, but I think McDonough 35 takes charge.
GP?
I think McDonough 35 has more talent. I think that, we've seen them play, and look, that was it's not a fair comparison. They played St. Augustine. That's the one game we had with them this year. Abramson, you love what they've done. 5-0. I mean, it's a great positive energy. Lots of good things there, but I just think 35 on talent alone gets the job done. Give me the Run Eagles.
Give me the Ron Eagles as well. I think they get the win. Abe gets their first loss, but credit Coach Gill and his staff on the job they have done. This is phenomenal to hear about, to talk about, that the Abramson Commodores are 5-0, man. So I got to credit them for the job that they have done. But give me McDonough 35 as well.
Mm-hmm.
Abe is the second best band in the state. Oh, and y'all going 6-0. Okay, Austin, I hear you. Hey, y'all win that game. Austin, y'all win this game. Man.
It's a big eye opener.
Woo. But we're going with 35. All right, let's go to Lafayette. We still on these Thursday games. Karen Crow at the Lafayette Lions. Lafayette Lions making some noise, making some splashes, y'all. But do they make another splash this Thursday night, VK Jones?
It depends on the competition that they played against, but Lafayette off to a really nice start. We're going to give them that credit despite who they played. But at the same time, this is a big, not just the fact of a big game for Lafayette, a historic game. It's been a long time since the Lafayette Lions have beaten Karen Crow. And wouldn't be surprised Lafayette will give Karen Crow some trouble, but I think the Crow Bears will have a big fourth quarter and pull away. Karen Crow.
All right, Peppers.
Gotta like what Lafayette has done here. 4-1, good, good start. But Karen Crow's played some better teams. Quite frankly, they've been a little, they've been hit or miss. I think tomorrow night's a hit. Karen Crow beats Lafayette.
All right. I'm on the same page with you all. I think Karen Crow gets their fourth win of the season, defeating Lafayette. Give me Karen Crow. All right. Moving on. The Battle of Highway 16. I don't know why I was calling it Highway 1 on the boot breakdown Sunday. I don't know what's wrong with me. But the Battle of Highway 16. Denham Springs going to Live Oak. If you never saw the campus of Live Oak, that is a nice campus, man. It is nice. And man, that video scoreboard they got, man. Oh, it lights up the whole area over there. But anyway, Denham Springs at Live Oak. Who you got, VK?
Oh man, this is a big rivalry game between these two teams, man. It's gonna be one that's gonna go down to the wire. Does the Live Oak have a chance? They do have a chance. They got some good wins, and they've been in every game this season. So Live Oak is, I wouldn't be surprised they'll be right there in the fold. But I'm gonna go with the Yellow Jackets. I would not be surprised to be by a field goal.
You got Denham Springs by a field goal. All right, George Peppers.
More convincing with this one. Give me the Yellow Jackets. Live Oak has been up and down. Denham Springs has played a tough group of teams. Give me the Yellow Jackets, and I see DJ 13 going at Austin with his Abe won't cost a 50 tomorrow.
You know it.
That's bold, man. That is extremely bold.
Indeed.
But I got Denham Springs, JB.
Give me the Yellow Jackets as well. I got Denham Springs in a tight ball game. Shelby Boyle has made an appearance. Fellas, I appreciate what y'all do, man. It's really awesome. I don't think y'all know, for all the folks that's not home in Louisiana, Shelby lives in Texas. I'm sure he'll be back down here for Harmville, Destrehan. But not home in Louisiana, that moved for one reason or another, that love Louisiana high school football. I ran into a guy the other day that didn't even know him. He went to Riverdale High School and started talking about y'all show. And VK, he had some funny stuff to say about you, VK. Who don't? Anyway, thank you, Shelby. Hey, small world, right quick, man. Y'all know I met Shelby Boyle's son. What a coincidence!
Wow.
He was just this guy was on the sideline for the Legacy St. Aug game, and he would just got his camera and everything, and he said something about, man, I got family out here by Hornville High School. I said, what? I said, I got family too. I said, I know a lot of people out there. He said, you probably know my dad, probably. I said, who your daddy? Shelby Boyle. What? I said, Shelby Boyle, your daddy? He said, yeah, that's my dad, man. I said, man, yeah, I know your daddy, bro. Shelby Boyle's son goes to Legacy. So, man, just small world. What a coincidence, man. And I'm sorry for yelling like VK in the mic, y'all. I apologize. All right, let's move on right quick. Whoa, man, Jesus. All right, exit forward to win. Lionel Irons in the building. What up, Duke? Talking to Shelby Boyle. What up, my guy? Ulysses Fronto. What up, Shelby? Man, Shelby popular, see? And then back to the trash talking between Austin and DJ. All right, here we go, guys. Last Thursday night game, we picking. Does John Ehret get their first win against Riverdale? Last year we saw it. Riverdale got their first ever win on John Ehret in regards to football. Does John Ehret bounce back and get their first win on Riverdale? Bounce back after the loss they had to Newman. VK Jones.
Does John Ehret be ready? And will John Ehret be ready to play? I think they will. Will they have a better performance than they had last week? You've seen some flashes, but all of a sudden, when Kennedy figured it out, that was it. You know what I'm saying? But I think Willie Brooks will have his team ready. But I think Riverdale bounces back big time in this ball game. It ain't gonna be easy for Riverdale because Ehret ain't gonna let them get it, and it's a rarity to see Riverdale winning against Eric in back-to-back years. Give me the Rebels.
Hmm. What's up, Lionel? We doing good, man. We doing good, my brother. Thank you for joining us tonight. Peppers, who you got? Your alma
Mm,
mater or
mm, mm,
Riverdale?
mm. I don't know, but I don't see Charles Allen in the fold. And by the way, John Ehret does have one win this year. They beat LB Landry a couple of weeks
Oh,
ago,
you right,
so
man.
they're 1-4.
Eric, I apologize. Oh man. Oh, I'm so
You
sorry,
good,
John
baby?
Eric.
I mean, I don't want
Hey,
Willie Brooks to body slam you or nothing like that. So
man, I don't
put
want to
that
get you that
dub on
Willie
there.
Brooks, man. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, VK almost had it a couple of years ago. Remember
yeah,
that against Chalmette?
yeah. I
But
remember.
there you go.
Speaking of Willie
Anyway,
Brooks,
all right. I knew this game. Oh, now VK disappeared. Oh, there he is. Now, both of us picked John Ehret to knock off Riverdale and win this district, but little did we know that this was going to be a disconcerting start. Ehret has not scored a point in the last 2 weeks. Shut out at Bird, shut out to Kennedy. This is an offense that has absolutely no confidence right now. The way they're playing, they have struggled mightily. And Riverdale, I know they got walloped last week at Newman, but I think that's a wake up loss for Riverdale. And in our lifetimes, who would have thought that Riverdale would have potentially two straight wins against John Aaron? And boy, I'm going to get in a world of trouble here. And I've got a little momentum on the picks. I'm not about to screw around here. Give me Riverdale as well.
Principal Davis just chimed in and says, "Yes, we make it happen tomorrow night." He said it happens tomorrow night. He just said on Instagram.
I hope
I love
so.
it. I love it.
I hope so.
Coach Davis, I gotta disagree with you, my man. I gotta disagree with you. I think Riverdale gets the job done with or without their starting quarterback who got hurt in the Newman game. I still think Riverdale gets the job done against John Ehret. But if John Ehret gets that win, watch out district. Watch out
yeah,
district. If they get this win,
agreed.
it's gonna say a lot for them moving forward in the district.
That's
Because
gonna be a
then they
huge
control their
eye.
own destiny.
Mm.
All right. Let's get to some Friday games now. Madison Prep, baby. One of the most dangerous team in Division Two Select. Go and play one of the most dangerous teams in Division Four Select. Southern Lab. Who you got, VK?
That's gonna be an absolute tight game. They always play in a tight game, and some way, somehow, the fourth quarter really decides everything. Um, and then they're playing at Mumford this time as well, so that's gonna be interesting with this battle. But give me the Chargers of Madison Prep getting it done. Close one against Southern Lab.
Who you got, GP?
BK not taking no chances this week, huh? Okay.
I'm trying to
No
come back,
gambling this
dog.
week.
Shoot.
I feel that, baby. Hey, I love it. I love it. Um, I think this is an entertaining game for a little while, but I feel like the Chargers have more to offer late. I think Madison Prep gets the job done. The kids aren't going to disgrace themselves, and if I don't know if that's the first time since our semifinal that they've played at Mumford VK. Um, but I think Madison Prep gets it done.
I
they
got
all
Madison Prep as well. Madison
they
Prep
always
going.
plays at they always play at Mumford all the
Yeah,
time. That's their home field.
that's their home.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Give me Madison.
Okay,
Give me
corrected
Madison
then.
Prep as well. GP and Madison Prep. All right. Let's go to Homer.
Gotcha, man.
St. Charles Catholic going to Terrebonne. Both teams received their first loss last week. Who received their second loss and who gets their first win? Who you got, VK?
Man, this is gonna be another classic, man. This is gonna be another tight one here. Both teams looking for a huge bounce back win, and not just that, big power points going forward with this game. So St. Charles is gonna be ready to go. St. Charles will get a chance to possibly win this game, but I think Terrebonne makes the big play and gets it done. Close ball game. Give me Terrebonne by a touchdown.
Peppers, who you got?
Oh, I knew this game would be up here too. Both teams coming off tough losses last week. St. Charles at the gun on the Hatchet National Game of the Week, best game in the state by far last week, and we were honored to bring that to you. Terrebonne losing to Destrehan in a solid fashion. Good coaching matchup, but The one difference in this game is that guy in the backfield for Terrebonne. I think Quincy Adams is going to do some work, and I believe Terrebonne bounces back. JB, give me Terrebonne.
Okay. You're saying Quincy Adams. I think they're gonna find a way to use the speed of Alvin Celestine some more this game. That's what I think. And that's gonna be the backbreaker for St. Charles. Give me Terrebonne winning this game. St. Charles got a good defense, but that O line is something serious for Terrebonne, man. I think that's gonna give them fits. Give me Terrebonne. Yep. And you said it, Austin. All right. Let's go to the North Shore. Albany at Pine. Who you got, VK?
Albany improvement program. They're really competing this season, but Pine continues to become more consistent program in the North Shore. I like what Pine has. Give me the Pine Raiders.
George Peppers.
I'm gonna go with VK as well. Give me Pine. I think they get it done. Albany, like you said, VK got a couple of decent wins this year, but I think the Raiders are onto something this year, guys. Give me Pine.
Give me Pine as well. All right, now we're going back to that Homer area, y'all. We did a hop, skip, and a jump back to the Homer area.
We go from Homer to the North Shore back to Homer.
Yeah, I know,
That's
man. I know,
strange.
and then we're going back to the North Shore after this one too. So I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I don't know how this happened, but we're taking some road trips for unforeseen reasons. But anyway, Ascension Christian at Ascension Catholic. VK, who you got?
Ascension Christian against Ascension Catholic. That is something else with these two go at it, man. It's always a good game between these two teams, man. They're a very good game between these two teams. And I gotta tell you, it's gonna be a very close one. And Ascension Catholic has been really, really been outstanding. Even after Noel Narcisse leaving the program, for them to continue to do what they have to do. Close one, but give me Ascension Catholic.
Peppers.
I just want to know who's going to pay the gas bill for these trips to Homer and the North Shore and back. That's what I'm curious to know. I'm kidding when I say that. But hey, road trips are a beautiful thing. But in this game, yeah, oh boy, I think it's close. But I'm going to lean the home team here. Give me Ascension Catholic to get this win close.
Me too. Ascension Catholic. Give it to me. All right, back to the North Shore. We are, well, first, let's see what the chat got right quick. See what the chat got. All right, never mind. North Shore, under the tank. Douglas at Kentwood, fellas. Oh, yeah, VK, who you got?
Whew. Interesting. It should be an interesting ball game. I think Coach McLeod is going to have his team ready to go and everything. Expect this to be a better game than anything else in this game because last year was one-sided. It gets to be a game until late in the third to the fourth quarter, and the Kangaroos take over. Give me Kentwood.
Oh, he taking Kentwood. George Peppers, who you got?
Struggling offense, though, Kentwood. That's a little cautionary from me. But yeah, I do remember last year's game where Douglas got whitewashed in that game last year. I'm going to go with the Kangaroos as well, JB. Give me Kentwood.
Oh, another one with Kentwood. Oh, snap. Boy, the Kangaroos in the house. Jumping up and down. Doom, 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 doom. Sitting on that tail, kicking those Bobcats. Pow, pow, pow. Yeah, kangaroo style. Until a Bobcat get that neck. Not this year. The Douglas Bobcats will go up to Kentwood and get the win. Struggling offense for Kentwood. I got the Douglas Bobcats. Yes, 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 yes.
Kentwood has played a real tough schedule though, but it's a good. And I tell you, if Douglas wins, that's an eye-opening win. That is a huge eye-opening win if they get it done. I think that's why I said Kentwood at the end, but I think they're gonna be ready to go. It's gonna be interesting. It's definitely gonna be a better game.
Bobcats at Douglas. All right. On the North Shore, we're going to Franklinton. Lakeshore at Franklinton. Who you got, VK?
Whoo! These two had two great games last year, and I think both went to overtime, including I think was it the quarterfinals they met again or the semis? No, it was
The
quarters.
quarterfinals.
Quarterfinals they met again. Both games went to overtime, and I mean two great ball games in itself. Close ball game, and then the quarterback. It depends if he's 100% because his finger, I think his main finger, I think his trigger finger on his throwing hand.
Who said trigger finger? Lord.
God.
Gosh. Index finger?
Yeah, index finger in his throwing hand is
Wow.
not looking too good. I don't know if it's 100. The thing is, it depends. Can it be at least 85 to 90%? I don't know if it's gonna be 100%, but things kind of changed when he got hurt against Sumner. Franklinton looked a little different. Close ball game, but I think Lakeshore steals it. Lakeshore going with the Titans.
All right.
Wow.
What you got, Peppers?
I can't believe the blasphemy here. This man is picking against Franklinton. Holy cow. I thought, oh, this is another one me and VK are going to disagree. But, oof, the two games last year, like you mentioned, overtime battles, classic battles, and can I steal a line? Franklinton will remember forever the night they played the Titans of Lakeshore, and they will lose. I'll take Lakeshore as well.
Give me the Titans as well. Remember the Titans. Lakeshore goes to Franklinton and they get the win. Still on the North Shore. Hammond at St. Paul's, VK.
Close game. Close game. I think Coach Buckles got something to say with this Hammond team. That win against Slidell is an eye opener. And I really think Hammond's going to send a message that they are the favorites to win the district. Give me Hammond.
Woo! Hammond tours from VK. All right, George Peppers.
Okay. Damn. Well, VK, you must be stealing my notes. These I picked Hammond before the season started on our previews to be a super sleeper to win this district. I'm very high on them. The win against Slidell, and I should have took them last week. My bad, George. My bad. Not this week. I'm taking them. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I'll take Hammond on the road. St. Paul's, maybe not as potent as they've been in the last few years. Give me the Tornadoes to go in there and get the win.
Woo! That man got the tornadoes, man. Woo!
Better go the other way.
Not me. I got the Wolves of
I
St.
smell it.
Paul's.
I
I got the Wolves of St. Paul's, man.
knew it.
Yes.
Knew
Give
it.
me the Wolves of St. Paul's. At home, too? Give me the Wolves of St. Paul's. All right. Let's come to the West Bank of Orleans Parish right quick. And I think this is gonna be a fight. We were shocked last week when we heard Landry defeated a Stroomer. We were shocked. If you saw 1008 Prep Sports Coach Courtney Hogan interview with Coach Nick Foster, Coach Nick Foster said, we are going to a Stroomer and we're going to get this victory. And they did that. Now he has the Livingston Wolves coming into town. VK, does Landry get their second win, or does Livingston bounce back from the loss from South Plaquemines?
I think this is going to be a hell of a ball game here. It's going to be a hell of a ball game. I think Landry getting a lot of momentum. One of the rare teams this season, few teams that has played all the games on the road. So now this is their first home game at Berman this year. So I think the crowd is going to be out there hype for Landry and everything. It's going to be, it's going to be a good community thing. I think it's going to be a very close game, very close. But I think Livingston is too battle tested, especially with the schedule they played. Give me the Wolves.
GP.
Okay. This I think is a low scoring game. Both teams are pretty stout defensively. I think both offenses are going to have a time moving the ball on each other. Something about Landry winning at Struma last week, and Nick Foster with the utmost confidence in his team. Self belief is a great thing, and those kids responded in a big way. Now they have a chance at home to continue to build it. Nick's a very good coach. Coach Francois is good. From Livingston, I think they're like you mentioned. That's a battle tested team, but I'm a gambling man. Nick Foster, don't let me down. I got you Friday night. Give me Landry.
Yo, the Buccaneers finding a way to win this game. Give me Landry in this game, man. They gonna find some kind of way to win this game. Give me the Buccaneers of Landry. Now we're gonna go to the East Bank right quick, and then we're gonna come back. Coach Kevin Dizer, he's hosting his former team, the Riverside Rebels. Who gets the win, VK?
Oh man, I think Coach Dodds and his team is continuing to improve each and every week. I think they're gonna be ready to go. But Riverside right now, I think they are playing at another level right now, especially Brock Bourgeois at quarterback. And I mean, Riverside has been having some good wins, and I mean, the eye opener last week on the road of Vermilion Catholic, man. But give me Riverside.
Peppers.
I'll take the Rebels. St. Martin's defense, too many holes. And the offense is good, but Riverside is going to make some stops. Lee Roussel gets it done. Riverside.
Okay. I also say Riverside as well. Yes, yes. These Austin Tyler and DJ 13 still going at it, man. DJ
Gotta
13
love
will
it.
look up. He will look up the scores from the last 4 years. He says 184 to 12, 35 over 8. Oh Lord, they still going back and forth. All
Yeah,
right.
you gotta love it though.
I do love it. So we all got Riverside. All right.
Yeah.
Let's go to Marrero. St. James coming to town to take on the Archbishop Shaw Eagles. St. James wants revenge. St. James and put out a picture showing their Wildcat punching a Shaw Eagle. Who wins this game, VK?
Whoo, man. I think St. James is gonna be ready to go. They got a lot of momentum, especially last week. And the biggest factor is this. If Candy King Young returns this week for St. James, that's going to be big for the Wildcats and a great chance for them to win the game because now there's going to be all weapons, all hands on deck, and Shaw has a very good defense, and St. James is going to be tested, but they've been testing a lot of good teams and everything else. Close game. I'm gonna go with your alma mater, JB. I'm gonna go with Shaw. Close ball game against St. James.
Peppers.
Peppers is going to do something wild here. Shaw won last week, but it looked like an ordinary kind of game against De La Salle. A De La Salle team that has been scheduling very tough. And Shaw, they got 28-20. They got the win. Saw St. James last Friday. I'm with you, VK. Connor King Young, if he's back, and Jawan Jackson is that dude. Last week showed me everything that validated me about him. Love the guy. I think he's an outstanding quarterback. Revenge is a dish served cold, right? Is that St. James's mantra? The Wildcat punching the eagle. They might do more than that. I'm gonna take a shot, Levante Davis. St. James steals one at Joe Zimmerman Friday night.
Troy Narcisse. Number 1, brother. Y'all not winning by no 25 points. Let's
Man,
get
get
that
out of here.
straight.
He's fooling himself with that.
he trying to mess with me. Y'all not
I
beating
know.
Shaw by no 25 points. Let's get that straight. Number 2, y'all forgot they had Kanai King Young play last year, and Shaw won 35-14.
14-14 at
Question is,
halftime. Remember that.
I know what it was at halftime. I know. And
Okay.
I sat there and said Shaw looked horrible at halftime. And guess what? They turned the
He pulled
page.
away.
They turned the
Yep.
page. The thing is this. The question is Shaw offense. Shaw offense got to get going early. Got to get going early. I'm pretty confident in the defense to make stops on this offense of St. James. I am. I'm pretty confident. The offense got to get rolling. They got to. And they can't take their foot off the pedal if they get a lead like St. Charles Catholic. They got to keep going. Keep going. Put them away. With that being said, Troy Narcisse, TC Bazil, y'all going back home to Vacherie with your heads down. The Shaw Eagles will win this game, and the Eagles will go 4-2. Give me the Shaw Eagles defeating St. James. And Austin Tyler and DJ still going at it.
Well, count
Let's look.
triple digits.
We're going to stay on the West Bank, but we're going to go to St. Charles Parish. Thibodeau, Coach Lowell Narcisse and his squad, 5-0, coming to Hornville. Now, a lot of people will say this is their first true big test, VK. Do they pass the test or not?
Well, Coach Narcisse is
Nick, y'all not scoring 35 on Shaw. Stop that, man. Y'all funny, boy. Y'all funny. Y'all not scoring 35 on Shaw. And the car scored 35 on Shaw. Y'all not scoring 35 on Shaw. Stop it. Go ahead.
You talking about St. James? Oh my God.
Yeah, well, Nick River Parish, so yeah.
Of course. But looking at this, Coach Narcisse has done an unbelievable job with his Thibodeau team. I mean, playing with a lot of confidence. This is definitely a better looking Thibodeau team.
Hold on one second before you go. Troy, what you mean? I went against Shaw twice this year. And the car won. I went with them, and LCA lost. I went against them twice. I keep it real. I'm honest, brother. That's it. If I thought y'all was gonna win this game, I'll pick y'all. But it ain't happening. Go ahead, VK.
Well, I think, as like I said, Narcisse has had that so far. Thibodeau is a much better product than we've seen in recent memory. In the last couple of years, we've seen some flashes, but now I think Thibodeau is starting to be for real. They're going to get Thibodeau. Thibodeau's going to give Hanville all they have. But I think Greg Boyd and the Hanville Tigers is going to get it done. Close game, but the Tigers of Hanville wins it over Thibodeau.
Peppers.
Well, I mean, you got to love what Lowell Narcisse has done in one calendar year at Thibodeau. 5-0, got the team playing with a ton of confidence. Hanville, big win, big cakewalk win last week against HL. I think this is a little too much to ask of Thibodeau to go down to Boutte and get this win. Give me Hanville at home by 10.
All right. Coach Fronta says Hornville special teams will be the deciding factor. I know Nick says this is where the district gonna start having some rumblings happening and everything like that. I'm kind of not there yet. Coach Narcisse is building something special. He is. And I think next year we'll talk more about it. But I think this Friday night, they're going to come up on the wrong side. And that's going to be Hornville with the victory. Give me the Tigers of Hornville getting this one done. All right. We going up north. Alexandria Senior High at West Monroe. VK Jones.
Whew. I tell you one thing, man. Coach Michael Daza has really done a job at West Monroe, man. I think it's going to be a real close game. This is the first big test for Alexandria since the Destrehan game. I know Georgia's got him up in the top 5. I consider them as one of the top 5 in my top 5. I thought about that. Ash has really been playing outstanding this season, and they are the defending district champs. And now they got to go against the big dogs on the road. It's a first big test in that district. Close game, but I'm going with Alexandria. Close one against West Monroe.
All right. Who you got, Peppers?
I'm the one that had Ash number 2 in the state, right? Boy, I mean, West Monroe, I don't think that home atmosphere is as intimidating as it was in years past. I think Ash is fine going up there. Yes, it's still a tough place. I get it, but it's not that, oh my God, we're going to get our brakes beat off, if we don't come out firing. Alexandria has already shown you what they, and look, I don't ever oversell wins, but the at Destrehan win
What's up,
tells
Fat?
me they'll be fine. Tells me they'll be fine on the road. I'm going to go with the Trojans as well. Give me Alexandria to get this win and go to 6-0.
All right. Hey, I think Alexandria defense is going to be the deciding factor in this one. That defense, Alexandria, is pretty good. Give me Alexandria defeating West Monroe. All right. We're not moving too far. Washita Parish, 5-0, going to the Ruston Bearcats. Does Washita Parish gets their biggest win of the season, and everybody can start really, really saying, "Hey, they're for real." VK Jones.
This is a huge test for Washita here. This is the game. Like Rustlin a couple years ago, the game. Is this your time? Is this it? Alexandria had that last year. Is this your time? Is this is it? Is it for Washita? It'll be close, but no. Ruston. I wouldn't be surprised. It'll be by a field goal. I'm taking
Hey,
the,
Jen.
the Bearcats.
All right. Who you got, Peppers?
I have Washita in my top five, and yeah,
Yes, you
maybe I'm
do.
supposed to validate. I do. And maybe I should validate this and take them. But this matchup, Washita, whenever they find spotlight matchups,
Thank you, Jen.
matchups where the lights are brighter, have fallen on their face more often than not. What changes this year? But they've got a lot of state love. They are number one in the state in the sports writers polls. I'm not sold on Ruston as being that elite kind of team.
Hey, who's number one?
Washington in the LA Sports Writers poll.
No, they're not. That's in the
Yeah, they
car.
are.
In the car.
No, 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 no. In the how they have the classes Division 1 non-select.
Oh, you talking about Crescent Cities?
Yes.
Oh, no. Okay. Crescent Cities division. I
All
got
right.
you. All right. Go ahead. Cool. Cool. Cool.
But I don't know, man. I'm still thinking in my head. I don't want to try to go wild and make a bunch of crazy salvos. I think this is a close game, but Washington, you got to show me you can win a spotlight game like this on the road. Ruston is tried and true. They're proven. They've got a little change going on this year with the quarterback situation and everything else. That was a pretty rough. They lost last week. Was it that
That's right.
Mississippi school
PowerPoint
that beat them
started
last
going.
week? I think.
Texas.
That's
Right.
Stephenville,
Texas
Texas.
school. Texas.
Yeah.
Right. So how do the Bearcats bounce back? I think coming home, seeing an undefeated Washington, they're going to look at them and say, you know what, we're going to hang this one on you. Ruston is my pick.
Give me Ruston as well. I got Ruston double digits.
Mm.
Double digits. All right. We got about 6 games left, y'all. 6 games left. Almost there. So y'all stick with us right quick. All right. Captain Shreve at Evangel. Evangel is on top of the district. Looking to stay that way. Airline got 2 losses in the district. Oh, man. What is going on? But anyway, here we go. Captain Shreve at Evangel. VK, who you got?
I think looking at airline with them 2 losses, I think the inexperience is starting to kick in now. Looking at this game, Captain Shreve has been a program that's continued to improve each and every year. And they're off to a great start. Evangel, this game, this another. We know what they can do with Pop Houston, but can the defense can get at least one stop? Take the over in this game. Take the over because it's definitely going to be a 40, 50 point game. I'm going to go with the Eagles of Evangel in a close ball game.
Who you got, Peppers?
The over under VK is to be continued. That's what this over under is with this game. At the end of the day, the Eagles have outscored a lot of teams, and that may not be a great prospectus playoff time. But in this game, I think Evangel makes another statement. I think they win this game by 14 points. Give me Evangel at home.
Yeah, give me Pop Houston and Evangel with the victory. I'm with George. I feel the exact same way. Give me Evangel.
We all picked Evangel.
Yep. All right, let's go down. Let's get to I-49, and then we take Highway 167 to get to I-10, and then the Lake Charles. Jennings going to play Lake Charles College Prep. VK, who you got?
Oh man, this is another good. I think this is in the district. I think this is district now, huh? Between these two, I believe.
You might be right, VK. You might be right.
Man, I mean, this is an interesting game. LCCP had opportunities to put the game away against
Catholic New
Catholic
Iberia.
New Iberia. Yes,
Yep.
Catholic New Iberia, and they should have put it away. You got to close the door. Jennings is one team that if you don't close the door against them, Jennings is gonna find a way. This is a good program. Close ball game here. LCCP has been up and down for me, but I'm gonna go with them again. Give me LCCP.
Been up and down with you, man.
Up and down. They
what
win
you
one
mean?
week, and all of a sudden the next week
They're in every game. This is like
Every
the
game,
first
yeah.
game. This game, the game against Catholic, and the game against Westgate. Think about it. 5 turnovers against Westgate. They don't do that, they win. They didn't get 3 consecutive onside kicks. They get 1, they win the game probably. That's it. Other than that, we could be sitting here saying Lake Charles College Prep is 5-0.
Agreed.
Peppers.
Sooner or later, you gotta find a way to take advantage of opportunity. That's the thing that I'm concerned with Lake Charles College Prep. You mentioned the 3 consecutive onside kicks. All you got to get is 1, and you allowed 3 to go to the other team. That's got to be debilitating in some fashion. Jennings is a very good football team. They are always consistent, always solid. This is a different matchup though for Jennings. It's a team that plays a wide open brand of football. Jennings is a closer to the vest kind of team. I'm going to go with the home team here. Give me Lake Charles College Prep. I think they need a statement win. They need a character win. And I think this is an entertaining game, but I'm going to go with the Lake Charles College Prep at home.
Y'all don't think the bar win was a statement win over that 5A school, one of the biggest schools in the state? Y'all don't think the bar win was statement win being down by what? 15, 16 at halftime and coming back
That
winning 70 to 65?
that was a territorial win. It was a territorial win to say, "Hey, we run Lake Charles now." That's
I
that's the answer I'll give you.
I hate to say it. I think George makes a good point because you have to think Barb football has been down. It's not the same program. It's a big win for LCCP more than anything, especially the comeback. The comeback is the statement itself. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Like, usually, yeah, Barb might win that type of game. But at the same time, Barb's program is not up to snuff. This is
Nope.
more big. This is more bigger because this Jennings is consistent, very consistent. And last year we thought that was one of the teams that was really gonna go deep in the playoffs, and they got surprised. So this is a more consistent type of program that they're going against, and not just for LCCP. It'll be a good statement because that'll be a good bounce back, a big bounce back after probably could have took down the defending state champions. If they took that down, that would have been more of a statement win than the Bob win because okay,
That one I would say, yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm
That one
saying.
I would say.
But this is a big bounce back because the fact of the matter is good consistent. You got to go against a good consistent program coming off of a heartbreaking loss. This is big for them if LCCP gets it done. I think I think more of the territorial, but not just that, showing that hey, LCCP is the program in Lake Charles. That was that one that's about against Ball. But this
I'm
could be bigger if they beat Jennings because this
I'm
is
gonna
a
say,
big bounce back.
I'm gonna say this. I still think Barb's the biggest winner as of right now. I do. I think it said a lot moving forward.
I understand.
Moving
Respect
forward, LCCP bounces back and they will beat Jennings. LCCP bounces back and they're gonna beat Jennings. Now we're gonna go back on I-10, ladies and gentlemen. I-10 East. 2 programs, 2 schools that don't like each other. Lafayette Renaissance Collegiate Academy or Charter Academy, one of the two is LRCA versus Lafayette Christian. Who gets the win, VK?
LCA, and they'll pull away and win by 2 touchdowns.
Okay, so Coach Hunter Landry doesn't beat his old team, huh?
I think. Yep, don't get me wrong. Lafayette Renaissance is continuing to be a really good program, but Lafayette Christian's too battle tested, and they got probably one of the best resumes in the state. They're going to be too ready to go. Expect this to be a close game, but huge fourth quarter for LCA to get it done.
Okay, Peppers.
I got respect for Hunter Landry and what he's done
Yeah.
at Renaissance. You know, I gotta give him that, VK. I gotta throw that love that way.
I agree.
I don't think they're good enough to beat Lafayette Christian, though. Lafayette Christian has played some Tigers this year, big time teams. I think that they're going to win. And I think they get a pull away score. It's a competitive game, but I think they get a pull away score somewhere in the fourth quarter to get a little separation. Give me Lafayette Christian.
I don't think it's close. I think Lafayette Christian by double digits. I do. Maybe 3+ touchdowns. I don't think it's close. And that's no disrespect to Coach Hunter Landry, Trevor Falk over there at LRCA. I just don't think they're there yet. And it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen when they get there.
They're coming.
On the same level. Yeah, it's coming. But this Friday night, no, this LCA and Hunter Landry and Trevor Falk coming back to LCA for the first time since they left. Ooh, man, I wonder what that reaction is going to be like. All right, anyway, now we're going to get to Highway 90, go south a little bit and go east, and we're going to stop in New Iberia. St. Martinville at Westgate. Who you got, VK?
Tight rivalry game in this one, man. Tight rivalry game. You know, think this game will be really, really close. And like you mentioned, JB, and I can understand where you're coming from. Westgate needs to start getting on a roll, especially if they can stay healthy. And I think they're starting to get more healthy. This is going to be a very close game. Bragging rights on the line. Battle Highway 90. Westgate by a touchdown. Westgate by a touchdown.
Westgate by a touchdown. All right, Peppers.
Mm-mm-mm. I don't know where to go with this one. You know, this to me was a back and forth. I want to be sold on St. Martinville, but they failed a couple of times this year. Westgate has just had struggles all year long. I feel like there's a little bit of a cure-all for them this week. I think they get this win. Westgate does, but I believe it's close. Give me Westgate.
All right. I don't think it's close. I don't. Westgate has played some great teams, almost beat St. Thomas More. Give me Westgate, and I think it's 14+. Give me the Westgate Tigers. I think you must see Westgate going to run. We might see Westgate be 6-4 and finish as a top 10 team in the power rankings. I really think so. They about to go on a run. Now, we're gonna go back on I-10 West. And they partying left and right this weekend in Lake Charles, man. They about to do it big. They're like, JB, you coming down to see the family? I said, nah, we ain't coming. But it's Washington Marion, and I spelled it wrong. Washington Marion and LaGrange. Ooh, it is about to go down. There's a lot going on. LaGrange is struggling after getting back to the playoffs last year. Washington Marion head coach put on administrative leave. It's a lot going on in Lake Charles, man. It's a lot. Even the principal with Hamilton Christian it's a whole lot going on in Lake Charles, bro. It's some wild stuff right now, man. But anyway, I mean, you look at all the Lake Charles teams, you like, man, LCCP #1. It's the truth right now. But this is a big-time rivalry game in Lake Charles right here. LaGrange, Washington Marion. Who you got, VK?
This is a coin toss more than anything else now. Since you mentioned Washington Marion's coach is on his administrative leave, like, Lord have mercy. Like, where do you go from here? You know what I'm saying? And this happened recently with this administrative leave.
Yeah, within the last 2 weeks. Like everything within the last 2 weeks. Their issue, Hamilton Christian issues with the principal is some stuff going on, man.
A lot of stuff going on, man. Outside of New Orleans, that's freaking crazy. But close ball game. This will go down the full quarter, man. Give me Lagrange to pull the victory off. Give me Lagrange.
Ooh, he got the Gators of Lagrange. All right, Peppers.
Aye.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the game. Exactly. With the fact that Washington Marion's got internal problems with their coach being on admin leave, I think the Gators sense blood in the water. I think Lagrange smells blood in the water, and they attack viciously. Lagrange by 10.
Ooh, he got the Gators too over the Charging Indians. Oh man, he got the Gators too. Oh snap! Man, y'all going with the Gators, huh? Y'all going with Lagrange Gators. It's just crazy, man. I have family members that went to all these schools in Lake Charles. We talking Barb, we talking LCCP, we talking Washington Marion, we talking Lagrange. I mean, I got family went to all these schools, and even before that, Lake Charles College, Boston, man. Hamilton Christian, I ain't nobody go there. That's like the only one. So a family member gonna be mad with me. And some not gonna be mad with me. Give me the Gators of Lagrange. My cousins, what's happening, y'all? I got y'all winning this one. My aunties, my uncles, and my mama, they gonna be mad with me. They gonna be mad with me. But give me the
That
Gators.
bell's coming.
That belt coming, yeah. Yes, indeed. Give me the Gators of Lagrange in this one. All right, y'all. We got one game left. One game left, and it's a Saturday game. It's a Saturday game. What my man Tyron Tustin saying? He's saying Washington Marion will win by 2 scores. Okay. Hey, Tyron, Coach Tustin is a coach for LCCP, so he may know something we don't know. Okay. Cool. He may know something. All good. Yes, Nick. Yes, Nick. Allegedly. Yes, sir. It's all alleged. Yes, sir. Allegedly. I mean, they're put on the leave, but it is allegedly, of course. All right, here we go. Last one, VK. We coming back to the West Bank. You ready, VK? You ready, Peppers?
Let's go.
I think I know what it is.
Higgins and West Jeff, baby. Yes. Higgins and West Jeff, baby.
Here.
Yeah. I think it's a 2:00 game too. Yeah. Might show my face, baby. Higgins and West Jeff. I love it. Somebody getting the win, baby. Bragging rights. It's going down. Higgins and West Jeff. And I'm serious. I ain't clowning or nothing. I'm serious right now. Higgins and West Jeff.
I know you serious, dude.
Yeah. Who you got, VK? Let's go. Who you got, man?
For the kids, baby. For the kids. Buccaneers by a touchdown.
The West Jeff Buccaneers by a touchdown. All right, Peppers. Who you got? I mean, I know they're your rivals, since you John Everett.
They are.
Snap. All right, Coach.
Proud of it too.
Tyron Tustin. So Tyron Tustin, not a coach. I thought he was a coach.
Wait, what?
Coach Tyron. I keep calling him Coach Tyron Tustin. He's not a coach. But his son is Aiden Carter. I don't know. You remember Aiden Carter from the game we did last year against Kennedy?
I think I do remember his name. His name is very familiar.
The running back?
Yes.
Yeah. That's bad boy right there. Bad boy.
So last week when we closed this show out, last game we picked was the game that everybody wanted to see, St. Augustine and Carr, right? But we get Higgins and West Jeff this week, and no disrespect to the programs. Well, what's the over-under on crowd attendance this Saturday at 2:00? We'll see.
I just want everybody to show up, man. Support the kids, man. Everybody show up and support those kids. That's what
exactly, and that's at the end of the day. But for me, I don't know. BK, you picked West Jeff, you said?
Yes.
And I don't even remember who they won against. Um, Give me
McMahon.
Emmanuel Powell and Higgins. Oh, that's right. Give me Higgins to win this game. Emmanuel Powell gets their second win. I can't pick West Jeff with any confidence. Are you serious? My biggest rivals? Can't do it. Higgins.
Wow. Wow. Right now,
Would you pick
57.
Rumble against Shaw JB? Stop it.
Yeah, I would. I
You
would.
would?
I would.
For the benefit of those that
I
want to
would
win the
become
picks
sick.
contest.
I will
There you
become
go.
sick about it. I'll be sick. But yeah, I'm gonna keep it real with everybody. That's what we do. Keep it real. I would pick Rummel over Shaw if
I
I
feel that.
feel Rummel is that
But I
much
got
better.
Higgins.
All right, you got Higgins. So on our Instagram, people got West Jeff with
Yep.
57%, Higgins with 43%. I ain't gonna lie to you. I really feel that West Jeff's gonna win this game. I think it may be close too, but I think Coach Andre and his team, they pull this off. Give me West Jeff, ladies and gentlemen. West Jeff. George got Higgins. I'm going West Jeff.
I
That is
got West
correct.
Jeff.
DJ 13. Support the kids no matter what. And then he takes a shot at Austin Tyler again. I love, man. They were going at it today. I appreciate that. All right, everybody. Oh, did Austin Tyler respond? Let me see. Oh, yeah, he did. Oh my God. Look at this. Go support DJ 13 and Mac 35. And need a shoulder. They need a shoulder to cry on. Oh man. All right. D Gibb, he said Higgins by a touchdown. Okay. Okay. I'm talking about. Yes, indeed, man. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for tonight. We invite you all to join us Thursday. If you're not going to see Edna Carr and Brother Martin, and if you don't have a game on Thursday, we invite all of you to come to the YouTube page of JB the Sports Guy. We're going to start things off at 6:45. You can watch Edna Carr versus Brother Martin. We are streaming that game for you tomorrow night on the YouTube page of JB the Sports Guy. Also, Friday night, we have St. Augustine going to play Jesuit. 6:45 pregame. Kickoff at 7 o'clock on the YouTube page of JB the Sports Guy. We invite each and every one of you to tell everybody that you know. Yes, that's your grandparents, your parents, your uncles, your aunties, your nieces, your nephews, your cousins, all of them. Tell all your friends. Tell everybody that you know to tune in Thursday night for Edna Carr and Brother Martin, and Friday night for St. Augustine and Jesuit. Tune in. Austin, tune in. DJ 13, tune in. Troy Narcisse, tune in. Everybody tune in tomorrow night. Coach Fronta, tune in. Thank you, Coach Fronta. Last words. Let's go on, Peppers.
And DJ 13 and Austin, do y'all need a referee? Y'all need a referee to settle this little dispute?
Nah, the
Sounds
referee's on the
domestic in
field. It's
nature.
on the field, man. The ref's on the field for
Oh, we
it. The
know.
ref's on the field.
No, not for the kids. No, for them two. For
No,
them
they,
two. 'Cause
they. I'm telling you, the football game gonna decide it, man. That's all. That's why I said the ref's on the
no,
field.
I want to see a wager in place here for those two. But anyway, I
Maybe say somebody
digress.
gonna buy somebody a drink.
Powerade.
Yeah,
But
there you go. Yes.
all right, Troy.
Go ahead.
But no, great show again tonight as always. We made it work, and it's another week of football beckoning in the air, and a couple of very nice games this weekend. The Hash It Out show features prominently with 2 Catholic League tussles. Can't wait to bring that to you. And also got to include the pets, man. JB, we're talking about aunts, uncles, cousins, brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers. Got to include the pets too. They count. Put a dog in front of you in front of the computer or the phone. That counts as a view, right?
No.
I'm just saying. But no, they don't. You just hating. Stop it. And no, but great weekend of football. Also, you got Tulane playing tomorrow night against East Carolina. LSU Saturday against South Carolina. The Saints looking for back-to-back wins. Damn, it stinks to say that. Playing the Patriots. in the dome. VK with that smirky smile right there. But it should be an interesting weekend of football, to say the least. And looking forward to being with you guys tomorrow and Friday as we embark on this Catholic League double dip tomorrow and Friday. And I can't wait.
What's up,
And I tell you,
Hollywood? Hold on now. The reigning defending Hash It Out Show Player of the Year just entered the chat. Hollywood, and we get to showcase Hollywood tomorrow night at the call versus Brother Martin. Yeah, if you're not going to the game, y'all tune in on the YouTube page of JB the Sports Guy, Hollywood. That is John Johnson, everybody. All right, VK.
yeah, we had to get some respect to Hollywood, Mr. John Johnson, man.
I mean, we couldn't have a Hash It Out Show game of the week without Hollywood, the reigning Hash It Out Show Player of the Year. You know,
exactly the point. Exactly. Yeah. We can't forget that. So, but man, great show tonight, man. Great all around show. We talked a lot and everything from college football to high school tonight, man. I mean, this was really a good show, especially these last couple of days. We're looking forward to some good football tomorrow and Friday night, man. Tune in, dude. Even if you're at the Tulane game, come on by on JB the Sports Guy. Watch a little bit of that Brother Martin game. Actually, get glued on it, especially if Tulane gets one-sided. Tulane goes up big. Just flip to our game. Flip to our game. You know what I'm saying? So just go ahead and do that. But looking forward to bringing two great games on the Catholic League. This is huge for our product, man. This is very, very huge for our platform. We appreciate all four schools having us to do this game on Thursday and Friday night.
All right, everybody. We'll see y'all Thursday and Friday, and then Sunday, 6:15, the boot breakdown right here on the YouTube page of JB the Sports Guy. With that being said, see y'all tomorrow night at the call Brother Martin, and then see y'all Friday, St. Aug Jesuit. For VK Jones and George Peppers, I am JB the Sports Guy. See y'all tomorrow night. Hash It Out Show Thursday night for game of the week in the car versus Brother Martin. See y'all.
Hey, parents and coaches, want your young athlete to go far on and off the field? Kumon of Gretna is the place for you. Whether it's reading plays or calculating scores, early literacy and math skills teach focus, discipline, and decision making. Give your student athlete the edge. Start early, start smart at Kumon of Gretna.
If you're looking for the best pizza in Metro New Orleans, then you're in the right place. Moe's Pizza has a great selection of Italian food that can satisfy your appetite, and they can also cater to your needs in any event. Give them a call at 504-341-9650 or log on to www.moespizzanola.com, located at 1112 Avenue H in West Wego, Louisiana. Moe's Pizza, Italians do it better.
If you ever need help with 401k services, fiduciary services, or executive benefits, then Jeremy Callaghan of CoSource Financial Group is the guy to see. You can reach him at 337-606-9860.
The head football coach at John F. Kennedy High School, and you watching the Hash It Out Show.
Thank you for watching the Hash It Out Show. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you.